I really regret how hard I worked in my 20s, and there's some reasons for that. So, before I was the CEO of Centurion Trial Attorneys, I was a firefighter, and that's all I ever wanted to be. And as a young man, I thought that working extra hours, spending every holiday at the station, and sacrificing so much would bring me joy and fulfillment. And the opposite is what happened. First of all, it was hell on my body. I'm still paying for it. I didn't make that much money. And here's the worst part. This was the highest price that I paid for chasing that dream career. My dad at the home, it's got a bunch of family pictures, outings, vacations, reunions, things like that. And I am not in most of those pictures. I go to my own father's house and I'm not in those pictures with my family. And what did I get for that sacrifice? A few $100 a day, tops. It was not worth it. It's not worth it.
People are starting to realize that how bad do you want it is not always the motivation people think it is, because a lot of people do want it bad. They are working hard, staying late, answering messages after hours, picking up extra tasks, covering for coworkers, giving their best effort every day. And still, they are broke. That is what people are venting about. They were told hard work pays off, but at their jobs, hard work often just gets rewarded with more work, more responsibility, more pressure, more expectations, but not always more money. And eventually, that praise starts to feel insulting. Because great job does not pay rent. We appreciate you does not buy groceries. You are such a reliable employee does not stop your paycheck from disappearing the second bills hit. So people are burning out, not because they are weak, but because they are realizing the system does not reward effort the way it promised. And that is a painful thing to accept. Because once you realize your job would replace you faster than it would fairly pay you, the grind starts to feel less like ambition and more like a trap.
So let's be honest. Is your job actually worth what it's costing you? It's Monday, so you done woke up this morning, you done drove yourself off to work to dodge traffic just to clock in on time to work at a job that doesn't even appreciate you. For what? So that you can have 48 hours once you get paid and still be broke? So that you can work for a boss that could fire you tomorrow? Or you work in a job that's physically and mentally draining you and doesn't appreciate you? See, these are all the things I had to deal with when I was working 10, 12 hours a day as a welder, But the thing changed once I caught myself getting fired in that homeless shelter. And that's when I came online and found an online program that taught me how to build an income from my cell phone, right? Only I'm working a couple hours a day around my family. And the thing about it, guys, is this. I didn't have to have no tech skills, no experience. I didn't have to have a huge 10,000 followers or none of that. And now, thanks to that, I now generated income that doesn't require me punching the clock, which I have been almost 2 years now. I no longer have to depend on somebody else to decide when I'm going to feed my family, right? Imagine if you can learn how to work 2 hours a day around your family from your cell phone and generate an income. Learn the skills that to never have to punch a clock and depend on somebody else to decide when you and your family eats. And if you're sick and tired of trading your time for money and you're fed up with not being valued and earning the income that you're worth, and you want to know more about the program that has walked me through step by step to build an online income that allowed me to walk away from my 9-to-5 in 6 short weeks, guys, then comment the word how, and I'll send you guys over the information and let you check it out and see what I'm doing.
I'm tired of trading time for money. I no longer want to go to a job for a certain amount of hours per day just to make a certain amount of money per week or every 2 weeks. And I for damn sure don't want to work more years just to maybe retire. To me, it's like, that's a waste of life to me. I'm sorry. Like, this idea of just working a job just to make money, just to pay some fucking bills, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. Life is too fucking short. God forbid I could die tonight or tomorrow. And what did I do? Work a job, pay some bills, and that's it? Fuck that. Some people might say, well, that's just the way it is. I don't give a fuck. I didn't agree to this. None of us agreed to this. We're just playing the game that somebody else made up in their own fucking mind for us to play. This shit makes no sense to me. I no longer want to work for money. If that makes me sound like a lazy fuck, I don't give a fuck. It's like they pay us to forget our dreams. When we were kids, we didn't care about no fucking money. When they asked you, hey, little Johnny, hey, little Sarah, what do you want to be when you grow up? You didn't care about no fucking money. You just want to be a firefighter or a doctor or a lawyer, whatever the fuck. And now we just do everything just to make money to pay bills and be in survival mode. Fuck that, man.
You know you're over a job when you tell people like, oh, I just got fired, or like, you know, I'm unemployed now. And then they be like, I'm so sorry. Like, they do this like pity, like you just lost somebody. Like, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Bitch, fuck that job. And fuck everybody in that bitch. What the fuck? I don't give a damn. The fuck? Just like there's plenty fish to the sea, there's plenty plantations in the field. That's how I look at it.
I'm so burnt out from work that even on the weekends, I do not feel like I am resting. And that's the thing. I take vacations. Like, I have weekends off. It's not like I'm working like 24 hours a day or anything like that. Like, I have my off time. But it's not a matter of like physical exhaustion. It's like mental exhaustion. So even if I have like time off and I'm just like resting, I'm like at home or whatever, I still feel like I'm not resting. So does anybody have any ideas for what to do about burnout? Because your girl is so burnt out that she's burnt to a crisp.
Do y'all think the world gonna close? Cause shit, I don't want to work no more. I ain't got another 9-to-5 bone in my body. I can't do this shit no more. The taxes, all this shit is crazy. I'm finna go exempt. Yeah, I'm finna go exempt. I just don't want to get up and go to that bitch. That's just how I be feeling. Like, I be tired. I want to find work from home jobs too, because I ain't gonna want to go to that bitch either, because I ain't got another 9-to-5 bone in my body.
This is a reminder to never work hard. There's no reason to. Your boss don't care about you. Coworkers don't care about you. The country that you live in, that you blow your back out for every week, they don't care about you. If anybody knows anything about this, it's this old guy right here. 14 years, one job, 12 hours a day, broke, struggling, behind on the bills, living check to check, and I got fired. And nobody checked on me. Was homeless, and nobody checked on me. The best thing that ever happened to me, guys, is taking control of my own life. And that's when I came online. I got introduced to digital marketing 2 years ago when I was broke. Followed that training step by step, took my cell phone, Wi-Fi, and social media, and generated over 100 grand as a ex-factory worker / college dropout. And now on a Tuesday, as you can see right here, I'm having my coffee, sharing with you why you can be making an income from home, guys, working 2 to 3 hours a day, making 100% of the profit, and never have to punch a clock, never have to struggle, and never have to live check to check. And if you're sick and tired of living check to check and giving your all to a job that's got you coming up short, and you like to learn how you can work 2 to 3 hours a day from your home and earn anywhere between $300 to $1,400 each and every day, then put the word how in the comments, and I'll send you guys over exactly what I've been doing.
And this is why so many people are changing how they move at work. They are not trying to be lazy. They are trying to survive without being used, because every workplace has seen it. The person doing the most gets more dumped on them, while the person doing the bare minimum somehow stays protected. The hardest worker meets expectations, while the person with boundaries gets Employee of the Month. That teaches people something. It teaches them that corporate loyalty is not always rewarded. It teaches them that going above and beyond can turn into unpaid labor with a smile on it. It teaches them that effort without leverage can become exploitation. And then outside of work, the dollar does not even stretch anymore. People are working 1 job, 2 jobs, side hustles, delivery apps, and still wondering why survival became so complicated. Why groceries, rent, lights, gas, medicine, and diapers require people to exhaust themselves just to exist. That is why the "just work harder" message is starting to sound empty. People are already working hard. They are just tired of being told their struggle is a mindset problem when the math does not work. Because no one should have to burn out just to barely get by. No one should have to sacrifice their health, family, and peace for a paycheck that still leaves them behind. And maybe the truth is simple. People are not losing ambition. They are losing faith in a system that keeps asking for more while giving them less.
At this point in the game, these jobs are not hiring. They're not hiring. Because I seen a content creator, he said he had a master's degree or whatever the case may be, and he got denied from Walmart. This is why I started doing content creating, because I don't want to work for people anymore. I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't even like people, to be honest. Either start content creating or start your own business or start investing, because I don't see the point of going to work no more. Like, there's really no point. You're not going to be able to make enough, and it's not sustainable. You have to find other ways, other avenues to make money, because working for people, there's really no point.